But I mean, the 2024 is a 2020 draft. It's just a few amendments on it. It's not like we've created a brand new constitution outside the 2020 constitution. No. If that was the case, yes. But it's the same draft, 2020 draft, which had some few amendments. Now the idea is to sit and look at those amendments that you are not happy with, and we can negotiate. That is government's position, just to ensure that we accommodate so that this thing is passed. I think His Excellency A.N.M. Hussein Dabo is a patriot. He's fought for this country. I would not see any reason why he would derail such an important national project. We hope that he would take part in the discussions, and we hope and he is taking part in the discussions. He is, and we commend him for that.
He's even sat with your boss.
Exactly, that shows leadership as well. So obviously we commend him for that. I don't think he has any intention to derail this very national project. I think, yes, like you said, we all have the same destination in mind. The way how we reach there can be a contention, but like these contentions are manageable and we can always negotiate. That is the power of politics. Politics is about negotiation. How do we meet and sit and negotiate? Because obviously every citizen is different. We all have different needs, different wants, different the way we see things. But when we sit and negotiate and discuss, we will find common ground on national issues. So we don't have any issue with them having a press conference. But at the end of the day, what is important, there will be consensus in going forward in passing this constitution.
And how do you respond to people who insist the negotiation should be over the 2020 rather than the 2024 draft? If people are asking opponents of the 2024 draft, to compromise, why not go back and actually compromise on this first document on which we spent in excess of $100 million?
But there's no point in reinventing the wheel. Look,
they would say the 2024 is the one trying to reinvent the wheel.
No, that was a draft, 2020 draft, based on wide-ranging national consultations, to the extent that the diaspora was even consulted.
Even you were consulted?
I was consulted. Yeah. Not only consulted, I went for consultations.
Yeah, exactly. Very good.
It was taken to Parliament. Mm-hmm. It was thrown out. You cannot take the same document back to Parliament. It doesn't make sense. Now, we as a government, based on His Excellency's leadership and foresight, said,
and when it was thrown out, you blamed President Barrow.
Who blamed President Barrow?
You did.
Why did I blame President Barrow?
Well, a lot of people.
If you bring me the audio, why
he was not here. People said,
people can say anything, but that is not important. What is important is what I blame myself or you or anybody is not the issue. What is important is that a draft was taken to Parliament. Mm-hmm. It was rejected. You cannot take the same draft back to Parliament. It doesn't make sense. So as a government, we said, okay, let us. And we take lead in constitution building. The state, the government takes the lead because they take it to Parliament, to the Minister of Justice. Let's have amendments and try to resolve the issues. Then we had consultation.
But it's the same document that was thrown out that you are amending now.
No, based on consultations, prior consultations in Abuja and in Banjul. I was in Abuja representing Citizens Alliance without a political. We went to Abuja. We had consultation. We came to Banjul. We had citizens. Based on the outcome of those consultations, that is what we use now to amend the 2020 drafts. That is what we took back to Parliament. So it's not like it's a new. I was listening to some online media recently. They are saying that government brought a consultant to build a new constitution. That is false. That was no consultant.
A consultant possibly from South Africa.
So I heard Uganda. I don't even know.
The same charge will be made later on.
But that is not true. I am not aware of that. I have not seen that. What I know is that when the draft was sent out and rejected, government reconvened and tasked the Minister of Justice to initiate consultations to make sure that we do the amendments necessary to take it back. And the Minister of Justice just did that. With the support, in fact, Goodluck Jonathan was part of those negotiations. That is why he came and be part of it. He came to the Gambia. We went to Abuja. The outcome of those discussions, those consultations, is what we used to amend the 2020 into the 2024. So it's not like it's a brand new constitution now. We are saying that we are still further being accommodating as a government just to get this passed. Because we need rupture. Say, okay, if you're not happy with this 2024, let us negotiate. It's politics. It doesn't end there. It's not like if we take it to Parliament, that's it, it's going to pass. No. But that is why we are now extending the period to have further consultations and negotiations to make sure that we pass the constitution. That's how easy it is. But you don't expect us to bring back the rejected draft. It doesn't make sense. It's rejected. It's been thrown out.